Do you recall any threats being made towards Nick or from Nick towards the driver of the vehicle?
Oh, I do. I remember Brooks getting mad because Nick was coming to Erica's rescue.
That part. Jealous much.
Yeah.
Good evening, my sweets. It is the cuspis. We are on the cuspis of 2023. With that, we are going to react to our precious Darrell. He's got this, witness. He got some questions for, you know what I'm saying? And it's Erica's other friend, Corey, the girl, right? The two that saved her from his trying to get around too, okay, with his car. And it's the girl witness named Corey. So we're gonna see how he handles Miss Corey, okay? And I'm sure to be a issue because Darrell. So let us get in here and welcome to 2023 to everyone. Let's see what Darrell has for us. Okay.
All right, thank you, everyone. Please be seated. All right. Mr. Brooks, when you're ready, please continue with your cross-exam.
Okay. I'm gonna give everybody time to settle back in for a few seconds.
Okay.
So, Miss, is it Runkel?
It is.
You stated earlier that when you were hanging out with Erica at the park that you were drinking, right?
I did.
And
like you can't no more.
You also stated that you guys separated and you went to go hang out with someone else.
With Nick, yes.
With Nick. You did state that Nick wasn't drinking, right?
Yes.
So
okay.
I want to ask.
What you gonna ask?
Earlier, when I asked, I think you were asked by Attorney Whitchild if you heard any yelling or anything being yelled at Erica, or I'll forget how you phrased the question, but did you hear any yelling or anything directed towards you guys? And do you remember what you said?
I heard that you were yelling at Erica, telling her to get in the car, and that you were gonna kill her. That was you were gonna kill her was after the fact that you headed out, but that's probably not what you're asking. The fact of you were yelling at her, telling her to get in the car, was the time when you were around. Oh, Brooks was around.
Brooks or you? You said you and then.
Oh my God, Darrell! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! You can't even be proactive with Darrell. Look, she said you because she knew, like she said you, but then she knew he was gonna be like, "Who is you?" So she corrected herself to just get ahead of it, and she says, "I mean Brooks." And what does he do? Well, that was a strange thing you just said. Now, when you say Brooks, but then you said you, I mean, which one is it? Is it you or Brooks? This is how you know there ain't no win. There ain't no win with Darrell. There ain't no win with Darrell. There ain't no win with his fool. He is going to Hades and he would like to take you. No, Darrell, I'm not going. Definitely not with you, okay? Definitely not with you, right?
You said Brooks.
Yeah.
But you did state that.
Oh my God, Darrell.
You had never seen Brooks before November 21st of 2021. Would that be
Right.
fair to say?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And you also did say that you had only heard of him through Erica,
Duh.
correct?
Right.
Why else would I? You ain't famous.
At any time, did you ever observe any phone conversations or interactions between Erica and Brooks?
I'm not allowed to answer that.
He's just asking you whether
Brooks. Who is this Brooks character that just how do you be on trial trying to save your own life and you won't even claim your own life? How do you save it and you don't even claim that it's a real thing? Like we were gonna let him off, but apparently he don't exist, so never mind. We were gonna let him go, but I mean we can't find him. He ain't in here, well, you sir in the orange, you go on to getting this here cell, this cot, okay? Daryl is free to go. You, on the other hand, get in here, defendant.
you have, not the content of any of those.
I have.
Would it be fair to say that you knew a lot of details about their relationship? Would that be fair to say?
I did.
Mm-hmm.
What specifically did you know before November 21st, 2021?
Did she tell you? Did she by any chance just happen to mention the size of anything in particular that is on me? Did she mention anything like that? Don't yell it. Don't tell anybody in here. I just want to know if she mentioned it to you. Oh, she did? Well, don't say what she said, but was it good news or was it bad news? Did she laugh when she told the story or no? You know? Oh, that's what he want to know. What do you know? Did she tell you about that? Did she tell you about my situation?
Sure you want to ask that question?
No! Look at that was so weird. Oh shit. You see how he was looking? He was looking at her like this. And then all of a sudden the judge started speaking and he went like it was like, and then the judge started talking and he went, it was like the face was that's so weird. It's like, what was he thinking right then?
Think about some of the pretrial rulings I've made.
Let me rephrase that.
Yeah. Do you want us to tell the jury right now that you's a petty? That you's little I don't know what to call it. Geppetto. You's a Geppetto. Okay. Is that what you want? You's a Pedialyte. Is that what you want us to tell? Because we're going to tell it if you open up this here line of questioning.
Okay, good idea.
I'm sorry, I'm new.
No. He thinks he's new at being a lawyer. Like, no, this is a temporary situation. You are a professional convict, and you are a resident of the facilities located under the prison, known as their prison. That is what you are. You are not going to be new at that for very long. You're going to be a professional at it in a few years. And then you're going to end up being the oldest person at some point. You'll be the oldest person, the person that's been there the longest. Like, old Daryl over there in cell block quantum physics. He's like, look, he is 375 years old. You might think, how is he still here? Oh, he got 1,000 years. He's trying to beat the system by living 1,000 years over there with Dracula.
So, in your statement that I'm looking at right here on the screen, it says it is Runkle, right?
Yes.
Oh my God, how many times is you gonna ask me that?
It says Runkle further stated that she heard Brooks telling Erica he was going to smash her face in, and that he was going to kill her.
Yeah, sound
Yes.
about right.
I didn't.
I'm sorry.
Is that what you heard?
Yes.
Oh my God.
So you
Daryl,
didn't hear.
she went ahead and answered the question. And he's like, oh, I ain't asked you nothing. And then he go, okay. So is that what it was? She's like, what the fuck? Wait. You had like I answered the question wrong or something. Like I misheard the question wrong. Like I was answering too early and gonna answer the wrong question or something. You finished the entire question before I answered. You only thing you didn't say would that be fair to say? Oh my God. He is a hot freaking mess. The idea of him trying to pretend to have some power is that part for me.
What you just testified to hearing,
Mm-hmm.
No.
or did you hear? Or did you hear what I just read to you?
I heard that after you were leaving.
After
Not that what you just read. I heard that after you were leaving.
you do know that this is your statement that I'm reading from, right?
I do.
We've established that, and this is argumentative.
Sustained. Rephrase.
I'm trying to figure out which one did you hear.
You asking the wrong question then,
Objection.
doofus.
Vague.
Did you hear the I'm going to smash your face in, or did you hear what you previously said?
Which was?
Well, I heard when you were sitting there arguing with her, I heard that.
Who is the you you're referring to?
Oh, I'm sorry. Brooks said that when he was arguing.
Ain't that something? Isn't it 2 seconds ago when she said you and then she changed it to Brooks? He had a problem with it. Who is this? Is it Brooks or is it you? Who is it? Who is it? Which one is it? They're the same person, dumbass. You, the person in the orange. Everybody in orange, stand up. It's you, okay? It's that guy. Oh my God. He's so annoying. I have never seen like I. There's a part of me, like there's a big part of me that wishes because like Sarah Boone's trial is supposed to be coming up. She keeps changing lawyers, but it's a big part of me that's like, oh my goodness, what it would be like if Sarah Boone, the suitcase lady, put her boyfriend in a suitcase and allegedly kicked him down the stairs in the suitcase. If she represented herself at her trial, I mean, she can't keep a lawyer. I mean, she keeps having these issues. Wouldn't it be the craziest thing to watch her represent herself? That's what this makes me. It just makes me think of that.
With Erika.
And you claim that it says right here, but through knowing Patterson, she did know that Brooks was Erika Patterson's boyfriend. Did she ever tell you that Brooks was her boyfriend?
She should have said, she should respond with this. Who is this you're talking about? I mean, you just said you. I don't know who you is. Who is you? How you spell that? Who is this you that you speak of? I mean, I don't know you. You don't know you. None of us know you. Who is you? Oh my God. Give him a taste of his own stinky medicine.
She said you were, I'm sorry. She said Brooks was her ex.
She also told me that you were very short and it was kind of odd. It was like, it's weird because you have girl hands, which was very odd. But she's like, you don't have the features of a woman, not very pretty, but his hands definitely are that of a woman. Very, very, very strange. Definitely behaves like that of a bitch. I don't know what it is.
I'm a little confused.
Are you?
By the statement and then the testimony right now.
Okay.
That's not a question.
You got to ask the right
Sustained.
questions. You asking the wrong question, that's on you.
Did you ever hear, man, this is coming from your statement, Runkle stated that after a short dispute between her, Kirby, I guess that would be referring to Nick.
Yes.
You know who Kirby is.
After a short dispute between her, Kirby, and Brooks, she saw Brooks get back into the red SUV and heard him saying something to the effect of, I don't swear, so F you, effing bees, you're dead. Did you at any time?
He said, I don't swear. Oh, you don't swear? Hey, Daryl. Hey, Daryl. You don't swear? Oh my God. She's on here testifying about you swearing and threatening and swearing and your threats. But okay, go off.
Time hear anything like that.
Yes.
So when you just
Oh my
testified,
God.
why did that part of your statement never come up? Why did you never say that?
Because it probably wasn't brought up at that time, but it's in my memory.
So what all exactly did you hear?
I heard what you
Hold
were
on,
saying.
we heard you say at this time? Like, the question's not clear to me. Like, what time frame and who are we talking about?
I know that's right. Who is you?
Because in the video is clear that
Hold on, go back to your question. I didn't mean for you to not ask it. I just want to make sure I understand.
Yeah, what are you asking?
Who you're asking this witness about statements that were made.
I'm asking about who she said was the individual driving the vehicle.
Well, it's different than what you just asked. So
Yeah, indeed it is.
Because
that's fine.
you just clarified it a little bit. So what exactly did you hear coming from the individual who was driving the vehicle?
I'm sorry, can we just clarify at what point we're talking about?
Exactly.
Yeah,
At the
right.
point that you
She's like, you yelled some shit when you pulled up. You yelled some shit when you got out. You yelled some shit when you got back in, and you yelled some shit when you drove off. Okay. Which shit are we talking here? Tell me which shit you would like to hear about, okay? All right. Catfish.
I guess I would refer back to the video at that point that we saw on the video.
So what point of the video?
I
There's lots of
know.
points. It was many minutes long.
Roughly,
We saw you pull up. We saw you U-turn. We saw you pull up. We saw you get out. We saw you shove some ladies. Then we saw you run away when a man showed up. We saw all of these things.
I'm not sure. I think it was
Can you describe what part of the video you want?
the part of the
to talk
video. The part of the video when that she testified to, where she said she had the green gloves, and
So
she was
in the beginning
She was
of the
standing
video?
no, it was like towards the middle. She was standing in the street, and she said she had the green gloves because I think somebody asked her which one was she,
Right.
and she
I
said
remember
the
that.
one with the green gloves.
I remember that.
At that point, did you observe anything being said out of said vehicle? Did you hear anything being yelled or screamed or anything like that at that point?
Well, before I showed up, I heard yelling.
You heard yelling before you showed up.
Yes, and stop
Yeah,
winking
because
your
like
one
before
eye.
I showed up
What?
into the video.
What?
So how far were you
I have
down
pink eye
the
when that
street
stuff land in it.
that you were able to hear what was being said?
You're gonna have a permanent pink eye.
Not,
All for a fact, not an evidence.
Be like,
She didn't
oh,
say what she
oh,
heard what she said. She
oh,
didn't say
God.
she could understand what was said.
She can answer the question. I'm going to overrule it. I understand what the state is saying, but I think he's trying to establish where she was at that point in time. So go ahead and answer.
no, where? Okay, I was right where you pulled up the second time.
Are you sure you know what I was asking?
No, I don't. You stupid. Oh
What
my.
was that entire?
Exactly. Ain't that something? They just went through all of that because he's not being specific enough. So then the judge says, you know what? It's okay. We'll let it slide. Go ahead and answer the question. And then she's like, okay, well, I don't know what the fuck he's asking, but okay, 32. Is that correct? Is that the right answer? Did you understand my question? No, dumbass. That's why I said I didn't understand your question. Her saying it's okay for me to answer don't mean I understood your question. Okay? So Long as you asking questions, I don't understand the question. My answer gonna be 32 or B square, okay? Oh, the hypotenuse, ma'am? Is that what you're asking about? No? Well, I don't know what we're doing here then. Oh my God.
Hardly cleared up maybe all of us, but I was trying to give you some leeway. So
I knew you understood where I was going with that.
Okay, well then answer.
Were you at a, let me say it like this, were you at a distance before you came into that video? Like approximately how far away were you from the vehicle and from Erica? Before you heard anything being yelled or screamed, as you say.
I was at a distance.
So would it be fair to say that it would be hard to hear the conversation that was being had?
Not really. Brooks was yelling pretty loud.
So you were able to hear the gist of the conversation from the distance that you were at?
Yes.
Even with a parade going on and a street full of people, you were able to hear from a distance, which you just said you were at a distance, you were able to hear the gist of the conversation.
The parade was nowhere close.
I know that's right.
answer the question. Were you able to hear?
Oh, yes. Sorry.
Ain't that something? He tried to throw that in there. How could you hear me over the parade? Oh, no. The parade was a ways down. So you drove a long way before you got to that parade, which means you had a lot of time to change your mind and a lot of time to do some different stuff. But instead, you drove to the children, Daryl. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that not the question? Did I say too much? Oops. My bad.
Sorry.
Look at her. She like,
You were able to hear, even testifying that you were drinking vodka.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I'm a professional drinker, honey.
What else did you hear?
At what point and by whom?
At the same point, what did you hear from Erica at that point?
I don't remember.
But you remember hearing something from the driver of the vehicle,
'cause you was
who
yelling.
inside of the car.
Yeah,
Yep.
because you was yelling.
But you don't remember what you heard from Erica, who was outside of the car and would be more easier to hear.
Okay. Thank you for being specific at that. I
You're welcome.
remember Erica sitting there telling me that she wanted to go.
So she was telling you that from you being at a distance.
No, she was right next to me.
Yeah,
That
see,
was
that's what
when
you
she
get
was
for asking the
walking
wrong
towards-
questions.
She said, "Come on, let's go."
At what point was...
Look at you. See, Daryl, now this is why specificness of your questionings is importante, okay? This is why. See how she's answering questions that you didn't fucking ask? The reason why is because you're not asking the right questions. You're not asking full questions, but you have this expectation that she's supposed to just know what the fuck your weird brain is thinking. You don't even have a normal brain. So how would anybody understand what you're thinking, especially when what you're saying isn't even matching what you're thinking? Get up underneath of this prison. Just stop talking and get up underneath of this prison, okay? You know your place. You know your place. If you don't know, then I'm gonna tell you. The prison is your place.
Was that because you just testified that you were at a distance?
Objection, argumentative. I'm also going to object to the manner in which this defendant is asking this witness these questions. He's intentionally misleading her.
Yeah, he is.
Mr. Brooks, the purpose of cross-examination
To
is
not
to
confuse.
ask questions that are relevant, test her credibility, other things like that.
Right.
It gets to be a little confusing, at times maybe a little argumentative.
Yes.
I
He can't
don't
help
have
it.
all the
He is
reports in front of me, so I can't say whether it's misleading or not. But ask a direct question. You're able to ask leading questions so that she can answer directly. Be as specific as you can, time, place, circumstances. It's helpful for all.
I mean, the video is very clear that
Oh my God, the video is clear. Yes, let's all watch the video. Okay, yeah, we watched the video. Now what? Oh, you want to know stuff about the video? Okay, well, ask me. What time was it? You asked me what time it was. When? What time was it? When? Like last Tuesday when I washed my hair? Around 5:30, I guess. Oh, that ain't what you wanted to know? Okay, what the fuck are you talking about? You gotta be specific, stupid. Oh my God. He's so annoying. It's like, why can't y'all just climb inside of my head and just be, oh my God, at a loss for words because of what it looks like in there, I'm sure. Just chaos and absolute turmoil. Look at it. Behind his eyes is storms and tornadoes in there. It's just like his brain is like tsunami mush, you know.
Um,
Well, you can't
Like
testify
Daryl.
right now, right? You can't make an argument
Yeah.
about the video. So your opinion about it right now, that's not
I want to.
appropriate.
I want to.
Keep going.
Oh my God. Are you serious? Did he really just do that? Okay. All right, Your Honor. Okay. I want to. Oh my God. That's what he just did to the judge. Like, well, okay. All right, Daryl. All right, Daryl. I just can't with you. Oh my God.
For the record, the objection was sustained.
You made a reference to being a reference to chesting up with the driver of the vehicle.
Oh, look. Now he's like, oh, so you made a reference to, like, Bert trying to break bad with me or the alleged me. You spoke about that. But you want to fight a sign? Is that what you saying you were? Because that's all I do is fight on the ladies. That's it. Because I ain't built for that other life. You know what I'm saying? That I'm about to go have to handle every day because everybody gonna want to get a piece of my ass, literally and figuratively.
What was said at that point between you and who you were chesting up with?
You know what I was doing.
Well, I'm not gonna go back to that. But, I was sitting there saying that you shouldn't be hitting a woman.
I know that's right.
Brooks should not be hitting a woman.
Mm-hmm.
And Brooks was saying that Erika Patterson is not a woman.
Are you sure?
Hold up. What? Huh? Okay. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, yeah. I can't even comment. I don't know where this was going. Let's see.
Sure that's what you heard? At that moment when you were chesting up, in your words?
Yes.
You're sure that's what you heard?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
What then happened from that point?
Then we started brawling it out. Oh, me and Brooks started brawling it out.
What do you mean by brawling it out?
I punched you in your
Threw
forehead.
a couple punches. I threw a punch. Brooks smacked me.
She like, you know what had happened? You know exactly what had happened, you little bitch. You know what had happened. Look, be like, why are you looking so inquisitive? Aren't you not Brooks? How would you know? You're just hearing my story about this alleged Brooks person that you don't know and have never met. So why are you looking so, like, I don't remember you doing that to me. You ain't hit me. Go ahead. Oh God, she could have possibly baited him in the telling on himself.
So did you put that in the report that you made, or the summary of the report that you gave to, I think it was Attorney Wichaw said, a detective?
Objection, there's no evidence. This witness prepared a report or a summary.
Sustained.
Did you report that in your report?
It's something that's in my memory, but I hope I did.
Come on,
Would
Daryl.
it be fair to say
Uh-huh.
that
You
if
going
you
under the
had just
prison?
brawled with someone
Mm-hmm.
and talked to a detective that you would report it? Would that be fair to say?
Can you say that again?
Would it be fair to say that if you had just had a brawl with someone
Uh-huh.
and you talked to police directly after the brawl
Uh-huh.
that you would report it? Would that be fair to say?
If they ask.
I was okay. I know you're asking a question, but
Hold on, you need to ask. You do need to ask.
okay.
You do need to answer his question. It called for a yes or no answer.
Okay, it's not in the report. I specifically said.
I have a question though. Okay,
sorry.
so that's okay. Ask your next question.
Would it be fair to say by the
She got a
video
little nervous
footage
laugh.
that there was no brawl or punches thrown by either party?
Oh no, that's not fair to say because I saw it. I saw you shove her. Oh yes, I did. And then Nick showed up, and then you ran like a little bitch. You ran off to go and drive into the children's. That's what you done. Oh, just gotta have somebody to fucking pick on, don't you? Oh, you got to go to this place. Well, you are at this place now, where everyone is bigger than you, and even the ones smaller than you are actually bigger than you. Oh, because you're a tiny, tiny little person, both inside and out. Just itty bitty, itty bitty, itty bitty bitty Daryl.
That be fair to say?
There was.
Can we show the witness the video again?
Are you asking her whether the video shows a brawl?
Would it be fair to say that the video shows a brawl in which you just said that punches were thrown? That'd be fair to say.
Okay, so what's a brawl to you?
We can't.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I know.
Okay,
I think
well,
hold on, Mr. Brooks, are you trying to ask whether are you going to confirm with her that she saw the video, and then on that video, you cannot see a brawl between her.
You know this. You know you can see. You can't see his face, right? The bottom part of his face, but this is These are smiling eyes. Just in case you guys can't tell, he's smiling right now. He feels like he just won something. He's completely unaware that the prison is his only destination that he's ever gonna get again. This is his little, it's the little victories for Daryl, right? It's like, look, mommy, look, I did it. I did it, mommy. Let me in. Oh. Like, no, Daryl, get your ass up underneath this prison. Oh my, look at this. This is smiling eyes. I'm gonna screenshot that. Yes, I is, honey.
And Mr. Brooks, is that what you're trying to get at?
A version of that, yes, but I was
You
gonna
got to ask the questions
I
though
was
to
gonna
get
say,
to that.
can the video be shown to her again?
Ask your questions, sir.
In the video that you saw, would it be fair to say that a brawl was not depicted on that video? Would that be fair to say?
I don't know big words. What's depicted?
Can you see it in the video? Is that what you mean?
Yes.
That's what I mean.
Yes, I could see it.
You can see the brawl?
Yeah. I say it's a brawl. It's just like a push. Looks like a push, but it was a smack. And I got up, and yeah.
You got up, so you.
I got up and swung.
You were knocked to the ground.
No.
So where did you get up from?
From being pushed and smacked.
So you fell to the ground.
I didn't fall to the ground.
Sustained. Next question, sir.
So would it be fair to say that in the video it shows you being knocked?
The problem here is in the way that these people express themselves. Like she says, he pushed me, he smacked me, he pushed me. I got up and then got back at him. When she says got up, she means like maybe somebody else might say, I came back and did this. But she says, I got up and did this. It's just like the way that like certain people just say that, you know, it's almost like a different language. Like in the way that people choose to use words. Like she didn't even know what depicted was. You know, so clearly there's gonna be it's almost like a language barrier, but inside of English, like Ebonics. There's a language barrier here. So he's asking questions. He always think he asking the right questions though. His questions be dumb as fuck.
To the ground.
I was not knocked to the ground. I staggered back.
Would it be? I got kind of thrown off for a second.
You and me both. People need to make sure their phones and other electronics are not inaudible.
Would it be fair to say that the video does not show you being knocked to the ground at any point? Would that be a fair assessment?
So I'll object to relevance because the witness never testified that she was knocked to the ground. So this is not a question aimed at
I know, right?
She just said she got knocked to the ground.
No, she
She did
didn't.
not.
No, she didn't. She said she got up.
She said she got up. I'm sorry. She said she got up, which would constitute being.
No, it's not
If you're not knocked to the
constituted.
ground or down,
War
you can't
words
get up.
here, Mr. Brooks.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. No, she was clear. I think she clarified what it meant by getting up, and it might mean something different to you than it does to her. But we need to keep going.
So can I ask what is getting up? What does getting up mean to you?
Stagger back.
So it would be fair to ask you then, does the video show you staggering back?
It does.
Does it show you being, as you called it, smacked?
It does.
Can we show her the video again?
Go ahead. Play the video. You want it to the jury or to her?
To her.
All
I would
right.
ask that we publish it.
I think it's an exhibit, sir, and let's publish it. Okay.
Let's see it.
Your Honor, would it be too much to ask if we went straight to that part of the video?
I don't know what part of this, I don't have the time.
I'm guessing this might be it right here.
It's coming up.
Let's just watch, and then we'll ask questions, we'll ask questions.
There we go.
We're playing from 3 minutes and 9 seconds on Exhibit 3.
Look at Daryl. Look at. Look at him. Trying to get to Erica. Yeah, see? Look, there you go.
You can stop. That's
All right. What's the time for the stopping of the video, please?
3 minutes and 47 seconds.
Ain't that something? Oh, hey Daryl, did it show you anything different than you was thinking? Did she get proven wrong? No? Do you look like an idiot? Yeah? Well, it's just another manic Monday. Oh, I wish it was Sunday. Oh, Daryl played himself once more, per usual.
All right. Your question for her then, based on that?
My question would be, you just viewed the video again. That'd be fair to say.
Yeah.
I did.
Oh my God.
At any time in that video,
Uh-huh.
were you in fact smacked and staggered back?
Yep.
Can I tell the exact time?
If you know, yes, go ahead.
At 3:23.
Can we see 323?
Oh, look at her. I like it. She's looking at the time thing.
Go ahead.
She said, don't play with me.
I started a little bit before, so make sure to capture it. You should be able to see the time.
24.
Okay.
We went from about 319 to 327.
Thank you. Your question regarding the video,
My,
sir?
my question again would be the same question. You just saw it again.
Yep.
In the
Sticking
portion
to
of
my
the video
story.
you just saw,
I'm sticking to my story.
would it be fair to say,
on
your part, your
Uh-huh.
interpretation,
Yup.
that you were in fact smacked and staggered back?
Sound about right to me.
Yes.
Like, you know what? Yeah. Yeah. Fuck that video.
Were-
Yeah.
Are you sure you weren't
I saw me get smacked.
over exaggerating that?
No.
No.
I looked at it. I saw it. Oh, you ain't see it?
Looked
Oh,
like
yeah.
a push.
She said a push
Same.
and a smack. Oh.
Would
Oh,
you
did
say
you?
again what happened?
Are you saying that you assaulted her differently than she said? Oh, the assault that you did was different in such a way than what she said? Oh, okay. Set him free, Judge. It seems his crimes have been worded incorrectly. We must set him go. We must set him free. Let him go. Set him free. He will fly like the birds and the bees.
Directly after that?
Mm-hmm. Then you drove
Directly
off
after the smack,
into the parade.
Directly after what you say is a smack.
Yeah.
staggered back.
No, directly after that whole incident.
I call it get up, but I came back and swung.
Would it be fair to say that the video doesn't show any of that?
No,
you
it
just
does
said? Would that
too.
be fair?
Yes, she leans back and then she comes back.
It shows it somewhere.
So would it be fair that you're saying your interpretation of what you just saw would constitute a brawl, as you say, or brawling it
Yeah.
out, as you say?
Yeah, when a dude comes storming out of his car at a bunch of chicks with grabbing his pants, pulling his pants up and waving his arms like this. Yes. Yes. Whatever happens after that is definitely going to be some type of a brawl. Absolutely. 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 The fact that you feel the need to approach women like this, you need a bat. You need a bat to just land. You need to just land. We don't speak violence on here, but I'm a damn sure think it.
Ms. Brooks, I've given you a lot of leeway on this topic. What's the relevance of all of this at this point? I think you made your point about what happened and what didn't, and what's in the video and what's not, and the jury can ultimately decide that. You can argue it later on to the
I'm
jury.
sorry, I thought this state
Where are we going?
supposed to object to that. If they saw an objection, I'm a little confused about that.
I need the questioning to kind of circle.
Yeah, you can't sit here for 48 hours asking her the same question is what she's saying. Wrap it up is what she's saying. What's that term you like to use? Chop chop. Ain't that what you did? Chop chop. The defense, the prosecution needs chop chop. Ain't that what you said? That's what you said. I heard you say it.
Go back to what's relevant for the trial.
Yeah, you just
Well,
have
I
a
thought
random.
it was relevant because of what the video is actually depicting.
Which is
And that video is going to speak for itself. It's been an exhibit.
Yes, it
And
does.
so you've asked a lot of questions about it. So let's move on. Under 906.11, that's my authority. I'm telling you to move forward. Next line of
Did you
question.
hear anything after the, as you say, brawling out? Did you hear anything coming from the vehicle? Was anything said to you directly coming from the vehicle at that point?
You understand the question?
Would it be after you leave? Oh wait, Brooks leaves? Or when
I was
Brooks
clearing
gets
what
in?
I just asked after the
oh my
brawling it
god.
out.
But you asked.
You know what is so funny? He thinks he's so clear. It's like you telling me that you're clear in your question does not make me suddenly understand your question, stupid. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. If you want me to answer, you want me to answer a question, correct? Now, how can I answer a question if I don't understand the question? Right? So rephrase the question so that I can answer it. Rephrase it so I can answer it. Or I'm just gonna sit here and tell you to go fuck yourself. I mean, they both is okay. Both of those options is okay with me. In fact, I'm leaning towards door B. Okay. Door, go fuck yourself is looking like the best door for me. You know what I'm saying? Door B is goals, is what I'm saying. Okay.
Directed at her, and then you said anything from the vehicle. So that's a compound question. So you
Right?
need to be specific.
Did you hear anything after the brawling it out, as you say? Did you hear anything directed towards you?
Mm.
Directed towards me? No.
Did you hear anything directed towards Nick?
I remember something being said.
Do you recall what was said?
I do not.
Did you hear anything directed towards Erica?
Yes.
Lots
What
of
did
stuff.
you hear directed towards Erica?
At what time?
I know that's right.
Right after the brawling it out, as you say. Did you hear anything directed specifically towards Erica?
Not till he left. No, not till Brooks left.
Would you say that again?
Not till Brooks left.
So, did you or did you not hear anything directed towards Erica after the brawling it out, as you say?
Oh, okay, no.
So, can we pull that statement up again?
Go ahead. The state would do that once again. Just to the preview.
I'm reading directly from the statement.
What you reading, Daryl?
Where it says,
Mr. Brooks, it may or may not be a statement, so you need to be accurate. I know you're referring to
the
a
summary,
police report.
the summary of the statement. I'm reading directly from the summary of the statement, where it says, Runkle stated that after a short dispute between her, Kirby, and Brooks, she saw Brooks get back into the red SUV and heard him saying something to the effect of F you effing bees, you're dead, as he was leaving.
Well, I'll object on 2 grounds. 1, asked and answered, and 2, this could confuse the witness because it's not. She used the F and the B.
Sustained.
It was something on the back end of that I didn't get to.
I'm not sure what you mean by that, sir, but
was-
you've already asked that question before, so the objection is sustained.
I actually don't recall asking a question directly to that part of the summary.
I do. You read through that previously.
Do you remember what the question was, so that I don't re-ask the same question?
Mr. Brooks, move on.
Did you ever hear something to the effect of F you effing bees, you're dead?
I did.
At what point did you hear that?
You was driving off.
While Brooks was leaving.
So that would it be fair to say that you heard that after the brawling
Yes.
it out?
You shook your head. Can you say
Yes.
Thank you.
That's a little confusing.
No, it's not.
So-
You got in the car and yelled it.
Brooks, that's
Not a question. You're attempting
I'm
to
about
testify.
to ask a question.
You
If I
can't
can
do
get
that.
to it,
Ask your question. But you also can't mischaracterize the testimony or the evidence up to this point.
what do you mean?
In your questions, you can't mischaracterize prior testimony or evidence. You have to be accurate. So
I'm trying to be, but it's
No, you're not. No,
what's
you're
your next
not.
question, sir?
You're making up shit as you
Hold
go. Come on now.
Um,
Let's keep it real. Oh, God, I can't stand
just
you,
a
Daryl.
quick second.
Just the worst you are.
right, unless you have a
You-
different topic.
Hold on.
It is.
Anything related to this, what's in the summary, the questions regarding what she heard or didn't hear around this time.
Said
We've
heard.
gone through that. You've gone through it.
Mm-hmm.
Under 906.11, you need to move on and ask a new line of questions.
I was trying to. If
No,
I can
you're
get to
not.
it.
Go ahead.
Oh my God. I'm watching him ask the same fucking shit. Now watch this. He gonna ask the same damn question.
This part of the summary that I'm looking at now
Mhm.
says Runkle stated that she did see pictures of Brooks following the Christmas parade incident via social media, and Runkle confirmed that was Brooks was the I don't know, it looks kind of, I don't know if that's a mark on my screen that's going through. Okay, I couldn't read it.
I'll object. I don't think there's a question there.
Right.
I didn't get to it yet.
Well, then I'll object to the ongoing commentary with lack of any questioning.
Get him, lawyer. Get him, attorney, whose job it is to get him.
Well, I do have a question. I do
Do
have a
you?
question.
Do you coincidentally have a question at the trial?
You said that you
my God,
had
Daryl.
known Erika roughly since you were rooming up at the women's shelter. Would that be fair to say?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. What of it?
Do you have any idea why she would refer to you as Corey Gray?
Because I go by that.
So how close would you say you guys were?
Close.
Close, like hung out all the time, every day.
Yes.
Yeah, close. Like she told me all about your little
Hung out
secret.
every day.
Your little shame
Sorry.
secret. She told me. She told me.
And do you know of any time before November the 21st of 2021?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know of any time before that Erica mentioned to you anything about the relationship that she had with Brooks outside of what you learned that day?
Can you say that again?
At any time before November 21st of 2021, did Erica ever confide any information
Mm-hmm.
to you
Look at these hands.
before that day?
She did.
What was the nature of the information?
It's not allowed to be brought up.
She's referring to a pretrial ruling that she's aware of.
Yep.
So,
Ah!
you want to rethink asking that question, sir? Otherwise,
Oh, Daryl. Ooh, Daryl. Ooh, ooh. She told all your dirty little secrets. She told all of her friends everywhere. The whole world knows your dirty secret. Daryl's like, wait, what? did she tell you? She like, I can't say what she told me. The judge said I can't say it. It's so bad. I can't say it in front of this here jury. They're gonna hate you and burn you at the stake if I do. Oh. Oh, jury, pretend you didn't just hear me say that. Try very hard. Your hardest, maybe. Good luck with that. I tell you, look at Darrell. Darrell's like, wait, what? What did she tell you? Oh, she told her that you was a Pedialyte, a Geppetto, and a Pedialyte, Geppetto. Oh, Darrell, the Pedialyte, Geppetto. Oh, look at him. He don't know what to do.
I'm gonna allow her to answer it.
What pretrial?
I'm not gonna state.
No,
That
I'm
right
not.
now.
Are we both privy to the same pretrial procedure? There was a pretrial ruling about.
Do you want her to answer that question, or do you want to move on?
I want to move on.
We'll disregard the question that was asked.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! That is too fucking funny. Oh wow! He just went over there and was like, "Look, bro, this is what she's talking about. Now, you want her to proceed? You want him to know that or no?" Like, no, we good. We can move on. Let's talk about the garden. Did you see the garden? Was there a garden with the roses? Okay, you're dismissed, lady. Go home. Go home. That was close. Oh my God, Darrell. Oh, that is hilarious. That is hilarious. A Pedialyte Geppetto. That's catchy.
So I want to ask: was there any during the brawling out point? Was there any interaction between the driver of the vehicle and Nick?
There was.
Do you remember what the nature of that interaction or exchange was between those two?
I don't know. I just remember jumping in front.
Do you recall any threats being made towards Nick or from Nick towards the driver of the vehicle?
Oh, I do.
Relevance.
Overruled. She may answer.
I do.
Do you remember what was said specifically?
Not specifically, but I remember Brooks getting mad because Nick was coming to Erika's rescue.
That part.
Right along with
Oh,
Court.
jealous much.
Yeah.
Do you recall any knife being involved in any of that situation
No
during
knife.
that exchange whatsoever?
No knife.
Were you aware that that was why police was responding to that incident?
I did not.
Did you at any time have a knife during that incident?
I did not.
Do you know if Nick had a knife during that incident?
He did not.
Do you know if Erika had a knife sorry.
She should have.
Do you know if Erika had a knife during that incident?
She did not.
As far as your memory, do you recall reporting that a knife was involved in that incident?
I do not.
Do you recall if Nick reported a knife being involved in that incident?
It's possible.
do you recall Erica reporting that a knife was involved in that incident?
I do not.
Mm-hmm. Get to it.
Uh, you testified to drinking a half pint of vodka that day. Was that the only thing you had to drink that day?
Yes.
Would it be fair to say that you were tipsy?
Yes.
Would it be fair to say that you may even have been intoxicated?
No.
For any reason that day, acknowledging that you were drinking, would that have impaired your thinking of the situation in any way?
No.
So would it be fair to say that you were of clear and sober mind during that whole incident after drinking a half pint of vodka?
Yes.
So there, to the best of your memory, there.
She like, look, I don't know if you know what this is, but I'm a professional drinker, honey. That right there was a cup of water. That's yeah, that ain't it. That's like what a half of a tiny little glass of wine might do to any other random person. That's nothing. That was like the equivalent of somebody rubbing some alcohol on a mosquito bite of theirs and getting a little buzz, you know. All right, y'all, we're gonna cut that short. Jesus, that took fun. That ain't short. This is a long one. I did not expect for that to go on so long. It was so interesting though that I just kind of let it go. But y'all know what to do. Daryl got caught up in his look at this. Look at this. it's like Thing from the Addams Family. You know the little hand that runs around by itself. Oh, that is our precious Daryl. Y'all behave out there, cause I'm not gonna do it. Absolutely not. Wish it away. Mama love you. Peace.